Yeah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well, to the elder apostles in Connecticut, the bishops, the teachers, the evangelists, preaching in truth in the four winds, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, the elect, Shalom. To the Israelite foreigners whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father and have come back to the fold. Shalom to you sisters, you Akhwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. This your brother Aram Yehawada with the lesson. And as you can see, this is Reuters. And these goddamn Canaanites or Hamites. Um, police, this is the Kenyan police to arrive in Haiti against our brothers, right? Which the Levites, man, those are the priests of the Lord, man. This week, U.S. State Department says, see, which Haiti has nothing to do with the U.S. Department. Haiti has won their independence long ago, right? Yeah, so right here, just a quick little Google search. Haiti won the independence in January 1st, 1804. Haiti became a free republic after a revolution that begun in 1791, declaring independence for all people from colonial, right? The Esau Edom, the Edomites, rule and enslavement, right? Because they were enslaved, man. They fought for freedom, and if this was so-called white, they would have been doing all sorts of movies and memorabilia and holidays, and they would say how such courageous people they are. But instead, they still find a way to beat them to the mud, to beat them they're just sitting around eating mud cookies, man. Right? So hey, I can't wait to give it to you devils, and then you Kenyans, right? To help them. I can't wait. Lord willing, I really want to be one of those men, man, because the anger that rises up in me for you to, the audacity, right? The audacity for you to come, hey, man, to even think about it, right? You know what I mean? Also, the French recognize Haitian independence in eight. You will not let them. You won't leave them alone, right? Right. In 1825, Haiti would have had to wait until 1862 for the United States to recognize. See, and the United States still don't recognize them as independent. Technically, this is why they're speaking on them. You know what I mean? This is why they're speaking up on this, right? Yeah. So this was not long ago, right? May. This is May 24th of 2024. This guy had just said that. Here we are in June. It's June already, and the chip is not here. Hey, but hey, hey, but all BS aside, hey, um, here it is. It says, in his judgment, Justice Cha 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 Mawita, or whatever, however you say that, found that Kenya and Haiti lacked a requisite requisite and re rep rep rec, rec pro pro so reprisal agreement, Slakia, and that the Kenyan president did not, and you still don't technically, did not have the constitutional mandate to deploy police abroad, right? Because you're supposed to police your own place, man. Your own country is going through famine, right? Right? Because I just did a lesson on that not too long ago about how uh, uh, Kenyan they got famine and stuff going on in their land. Supposedly they did some type of thing where it's not as bad as it used, but you got trouble. You got your own troubles, right? But it's unconstitutional for you to do that, right? Yeah. So this is yeah, these, so the dude just last month said he didn't have constitutional right, but here we are a month later, right? And these stinky Hamites is going to go over there to go against our brothers over there, which we understand right now. A lot of them they're in the Gentile state of mind, and this is judgment. But that doesn't stop me from being angry, especially knowing the truth, man. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, man. You see our condition, man. When you're wise, you're gonna be angry at this, man. Because those are the priests, man. Those are the Levite, man. So the first Kenyan police officer assigned to tackle rampant rampant gang violence in Haiti are leaving Kenya on Tuesday and are set to arrive this week. The U.S., right, which that's another country that has nothing to do with Haiti. They have their own independence. They're their own country, right? U.S. State Department said on Monday, right? So we said we seen how they've been had got their own independence. They don't need nobody over there to tell them what to do, how to do it. But we know that you're over there for the vibranium, right? Which is worth 3 times more than gold, right? Because I did a lesson on that. That's why you're there. You're not there because you actually care. Oh, you know what? The violent this that's the spinoff for Esau, man. He's acting like his words are smoother than butter. He tell you these smooth words like he's there to actually help. Oh, it's because of the violence over there. Well, you have violence. You have you seen Chicago? Have you seen New York lately? I mean, you got little towns, a little town in nowhere, Arizona that got to high freaking murder rate. You got Sholo, Arizona, one of the most dangerous places to be in Arizona. It's a little town, a no way place, but because it's in America, right? You don't need to put troops there because of the violence, which you're going to eventually. But still, you're supposed to clean up your own backyard, right? America, just to say that, America's filled with violence from sea to shining sea, right? As you were saying that was your manifest destiny for to be nothing but. Uh, well, first you killed the natives. You killed 100 million natives, 100 million so-called Negroes, 100 million so-called Mexicans, and then now that's so long ago. Hey, let's not talk about that. Though the blood defile the land, the Lord's going to require that of you. And then, not to mention, you got gangs on a day-to-day basis shooting each other, killing each other on these streets. You got crooked cops selling drugs, killing people, setting up people, crooked judges and lawyers, setting up people, making money, putting in people in prison for life. You got your own freaking problems, man. Right? Slack you. I'm just, flying off the handle right here. I'm a little bit upset right here. You know? Yeah. So it says we hope to see further measurable improvements in security, particularly with respect to access to humanitarian and core economic activities. See, that's somebody you don't need to know, you know, what's going on with another man's humanitarian or especially the economic things. You know what I mean? You have humanitarian and economic problems right here in America, and you definitely have it over there in Kenya. You damn sure don't need to be no other place but taking care of your own backyard, taking care of your own people, your own place, right? And then, hey, like they said concerning their economic, right? So you know if something wrong when another man is worried about another man's pockets, right? I can see, if it's, hey, you're you're struggling, hey, let me give you a couple dollars, let me help you, right? You going about your business. You you create a freaking charity fund or whatever it is, and you give the charity and you walk away. You claim that off in your taxes if you can, because maybe you can't claim it off because you sent it to some other foreign country. I mean, but then again, we should be able to file Ukraine as a dependent or something, and Israel, because you show sending the taxpayers' money over to some madness, and here you are again over in some madness that have nothing to do with you, right? And you're worried about somebody else's humanitarian and their pockets. You're worried about another man's pocket. There's something wrong with you, man. There's something wrong with the self-proclaimed so-called white man. State Department spokesman Matthew Miller told reporters, right? There's something absolutely wrong with you, Matthew Miller, and the State Department, and what it said, the U.S. State Department. That's probably you, right, Matthew Miller, from the U.S. State Department. There's something wrong with the United States. So you're speaking as a spokesman for the United States, man. And I'm gonna tell you, there's something wrong with you, man. Right? You're not there to help those people, right? Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm fucking seeing this. Can you believe it? I can't believe my eyes, right? Can you freaking believe, man? Oh my God, it says Kenya volunteered. I can't. Hey man, if you're not mad, I don't know what. I mean, sure, Jake, Israel, be on some wicked, but this is absolutely crazy, right? This is some play, but this is the scriptures, man. This is the hey, and see, vocab will tell you that it only happened one time. You know that was the scripture that's supposed to, but the Lord said there's nothing new under the sun, right? Right? This shows. See, I wasn't even going to go into, but now I'm starting to see. Look, this a person from a far country coming in swift like an eagle. They come on this fucking plane. This time it is like an eagle. They literally coming on a plane this time. They came in swift on some boats last time, right? Came in swift and snatched you up and put you on some boats, right? Whether you so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you got put on ships and put in slavery. Whether you know it or not, you don't know your history. I'm a Mexican. Yeah, that happened to the Mexican. I'm a Native American. Yeah, that happened to you Native Americans, right? Right? Just because they shipped them on the other side and they don't talk about it every so-called, uh, you know, was it they do it February or whatever? They didn't give you a month when you got put on ships, because that ain't nothing but madness anyway. Black History Month or Juneteenth. That's some madness, man. Right? Right? They volunteered in July of 2023 to lead an international force to tackle violence in the Caribbean nation where gangs control most of the capital of Port-au-Prince and have carried out widespread killings, kidnappings, and sexual violence. Ain't that happening in Kenya? That is goddamn happening in Kenya every day, all day, right? And it's definitely happening in America. Kidnappings, killings, kill, definitely killings happen all day in America. Kidnappings. Go to Walmart and look at the fucking poster of the missing fucking children. Salakia. This is getting me mad, man. You're worried about another man's dealings, man. Because they got gold, they got things that's valuable. They could take care of themselves. That vibranium and stuff that you're over there stealing, if you just let them take their own vibranium and exchange it for money and things that they need for their thing, they'll be a very wealthy country. They'll be one of the most wealthy countries in the world. But you ain't gonna let them, which is still Bible prophecy. Hey, you're gonna have a bag with holes, and hey, there's nothing more having a bag with holes when the Edomites come around, right? And they don't see you as independent, right? Right? Yeah. So let's look at this real quick. It says according to Kenya economic, right? Because you've been worried about your own economic shit, right? Economic survey 2023, 2023, there were 1,947 murders in Kenya in 2022, which is about 4 murders per 100,000 people. However, Kinoma reports that the number of homicides in Kenya increased from 2008 to 2020, ending at 2,000, not, yeah, 2,646 in 2022. So they were trying to cook the books. They weren't trying to give you the right numbers, right? Homicide rate. All right. Generally lower than the United States crime rate. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's general because the United States is all about crime, baby. It's all about crime. It got started by criminals, and all that goes on is some criminalistic shit over here in America. Babylon the Great. But let's get into this one. This one right here kind of it basically says the same thing, but look what it says. The Bureau of Statistics estimate that there were 50, 50.6 million Kenyans. This works out about 4. See, because they didn't want to tell you because they said the same thing about 4 people for every 100,000. So the same thing, 4 people murdered per 100,000 people murdered. So they 50,000. So they be trying to cook the. Well, it's not. Well, let's word it this way. But yeah, you got 50.6 million motherfuckers murdered. Where the crime? Where are the people who's supposed to be in jail and put the? Hey, you got 50 murders, 50 point million murders to go solve somewhere. You got a lot of violence in your place, right? We don't want to see the numbers in the United States about murder, right? That is ridiculous. Murder in the United States, forget about it, right? Yeah, right. It says, according to Kenya's 2023 economic survey, 827 people were reported to have committed rape, with a 5.8 of the perpetrators being male and 4.2 female. However, the rape rate in Kenya fluctuated in recent years, right? Yeah, they fluctuated between the murders and the kidnapping. That's when it fluctuates. You know what I mean? You're full of it, right? Has generally deceased. For example, in 2015, rape the rape rate was 1.9 cases per 100,000 people, which they try to do that to you for the other thing for about the murder. And then it was four. Then it was 4 people per whatever, and which end up being 50 something million people are killed in Kenya all the time. There's millions of people that get killed all the time. So this per person, you're talking probably still millions of people that's raped. And then you always got to think of the ones who don't report it, right? So forget about it, right? Yeah, it's according to Kenyans. Yeah, it's still saying the same thing on that one. Um, let's see, I'll click on this real quick. See what it say right here. You got your own goddamn crime. I don't want to go. I don't want to show me. Which I already read all that, so forget about it. So yeah, so when you have stuff like this, right? This is a National Crime Research Center, or right? This it's emerging crimes, the cases of kidnappings in Kenya. So you got your own little thing going on. So there's plenty of kidnappings in Kenya, right? Yeah. So it says in 2021 the Kenyan police reported or record 58 kidnappings cases, 16 in Nairobi and 14 in Rafet Valley or whatever, however you say that. However, of course, they keep going with this BS. However, the kidnapping rate in Kenya has fluctuated over the years and was 0 cases per 100,000 people. So nothing happened. But then you have a whole kidnapping center dedicated for kidnapping. But 0 kidnappings have happened, right? Right? This is the stuff they want you to believe. It's just only 58 cases, but obviously somebody's getting kidnapped. You got a whole kidnapping crime prevention center, whatever you got there, right? Right here it is, yeah. Crime research center, yeah, your crime research center for specifically for kidnapping, right? Let's see, 138 kidnappings. Hey, yeah, that's crazy. You said zero kidnappings. This is 138 kidnappings. Incidents were reported, right? 400,000 people. About 3 people per, was it per minute? I don't know if that's what that means. Yeah. Emerging criminal cases of kidnapping in Kenya. So you got a whole fucking kidnapping thing, but there's 0 kidnappings happening right now. Maybe because you're doing such a great job, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, you got your own problems, man. Okay, this is 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 7. It says, And when he looked up, Salakia, let me start this one. Verse 6. And it says 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 6. And the young man that told him said, I said, as I happened by chance on Mount Gilboa, behold, means feast your eyes, look, pay attention. Saul leaned upon his spear, and lo, the chariots and horsemen followed hard after him. So they was chasing him, basically to kill him, right? Because he was in a battle and war against the Philistines, right? It says, and when he looked behind him, he saw me and called me, and I answered him, here I am. And he said unto me, Are who art thus? And I answered him, I am an Amalekite. Amalek, right? Amalekite, right? Amalek. Amalekite. He said unto me again, stand, I pray, right? Pray thee, means basically I beg thee. I'm asking you a favor, I'm begging you. Come upon me and slay me, for anguish is come upon me, because my life is yet whole in me, right? Because he was wounded from the battle and he was still alive, and it was like, so much pain, it was like, it's like a mercy kill, right? At this point, because he's already bleeding out. It's probably any way he's gonna make it. Anyway, he was just gonna just be bleeding out till he die, and it's better just to just get boom, so you could die quicker, right? This is what he's asking this guy, right? It's supposed to be like a mercy kill, right? So I stood upon him and slew him, right? And that might be what these Kenyans are thinking against, our brothers over there, in Haiti, Levites, man. You think, hey, it's just gonna be a mercy killing. These they're about nothing. They ain't doing nothing. Even their brother, which is Simeon, which is so-called Dominicans, they don't have no respect for him, right? Which they don't know that Esau gonna do the same thing to you real soon, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just a mercy kill in a sense. Hey, nobody's gonna care about no goddamn Haitians, right? But you're wrong. You're wrong. Those are Israelites. Wicked or not, those are Israelites at the end of the day, right? You have no business over there. That is another country. That's somebody else's business. But see, your whole thing is because Esau, Edom, right? Amalek, right? This, which you know, which in this day they were being ruled over. And if you at the beginning of this chapter, David just got through killing a bunch of Amalekites, right? And which is all what you don't know. It's going to be all in fruition. It's going to come all the way back around, right? Because we're building the tabernacle of David, and David didn't like these Amalekites, which are Edomites, which that's what you're following. Esau, Edom, the American government, who you're following, right, is going to be destroyed, man, right? And you're following along their steps. So, he said, I stood up and slew him because I was sure that he could not live. See, and that's what you're sure that, hey, Haiti's nothing. We're gonna be able to get some more of these little goodies because, hey, if Esau's over here, so self-proclaimed so-called white man, America, NATO, EU, America, they basically all over there in there, right? Because the French government got to be not too far behind, right? Spanish, and then you got the Americans, right? Dealing with all the Europe. Basically, these America and these European nations, because they're all the same people. They're Edomites, right? At the end of the day. So you're trying to join hand in hand with the wicked, but you're not finna go unpunished. All you Kenyans, you're not finna go unpunished, man, right? Because you're joining hand in hand with them. So, and he said, "Oh, and Slakia stood up and slew him because I was sure that he could not live after that he was fallen." Right? And that's all. You see us in a fallen so-called state, and a lot of these nations could swear we're not going to stand up. We ain't going to live. But the Lord put the breath in us, man. We have the breath of life in us, man, and the elect has that breath, man. We will live, and you're going to pay. Right? A lot of the other Jakes, yeah, they don't have no breath in them, right? They're not gonna, they don't have that, so they're gonna have to die on this side. But they're coming back, and guess what? There's gonna be hell to pay for touching them, right? They're gonna remember you, right? And I took hold, and I took the crown, and I took the crown that was upon his head. See, and that's ultimately what you're over there for. That vibranium or whatever it is that's worth 3 times more than gold. Esau's taking off a big chunk of that, and maybe they figure that they'll kick you down um, a little bit of that wealth, because you're over there and you're a little famine, right? Because your situation ain't doing too good, right? And they're the perpetual hate towards Israel. They're using another nation, right? You Hamitic, which because you're another nation, so you don't have no was it empathy or sympathy towards us, right? Because we're Israelites, right? And your elites know it, right? So that's ultimately what you're in there. And I took the crown upon that was upon his head, and the bracelet that was upon his arm, and have brought them hither unto my Lord. And he was not doing that. He ended up bumping into David because he was gonna go cash out. He was gonna go somewhere and cash out. Yeah, I came to bring this to my Lord. Yeah, right. He was lying, right? Because you're not there to help them. You're not there for humanitarian reasons. You could save that madness. You're not. You're there to fatten your own pockets because you're going through your own troubles, right? Then David took hold of his clothes and rent them, right? Yeah, I mean he's quite upset, man. That's just one of those things you do in memorial for when you're facing something in your life. That's one of the things that Israel's always done. You know, it was something it was too hard to bear, man. Even though Saul tried to kill him, he loved Saul, and definitely he loved Jonathan. He had love for them. Those were his brothers, man. You know, especially you have some, and David hate the Amalekites, man. He hates them. He just got through slaughtering them, and then hear this Amalekite say he touched Saul and Jonathan. Poof. And then took the gold, took the crown, took the bracelets, and then oh yeah, I was bringing this to you. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? He was not. He was in and rent them, and likewise all the men that were with him, and they all mourned. See, that's the thing what you do when you're mourning. You rent your clothes, you rip your clothes. That's probably where what's his name? Hulk Hogan. He got that from the Bible, man. You rip. rip your clothes, man. You rip your shirt, right? And they mourned and wept and fasted until evening for Saul and for Jonathan, his son, and for all the people of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. See, and there's a lot of wicked. Hey, those. That's why I say I'm still upset. Yeah, those wicked Israelites, wicked Judites, and and Ephraimites, and Levites, and Simeonites, and all that. Man, we got a lot of wicked Israelites within the nation. But that doesn't stop us from getting angry. That don't stop us from weeping for them, right? Right? It is what the Lord. It's what the doctor ordered. Hey, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said their whole head is sick. It's what the doctor. Hey, there's just nothing else for them. Yeah, it's a mercy killing. True indeed. But it's not gonna stop us from being angry, man. Right? It's not gonna stop us from being angry. It's not gonna stop us at all. You know what I'm saying? For the people of the Lord, right? And for the house of Israel, right? See, all of Israel. See, we got, and we're going to mourn because they were fallen by the sword. See, and that's ultimately what you're there for. You're there to kill them, man. And the modern day sword is the gun, man. You're going to be in trouble, man. And the regeneration, the reincarnation, when once the elect comes back down and we put you nations into slavery for 1,000 years, I don't know what the Lord's going to do, but you doing that is a hell of a move, man. And I think that just upped the ante on the type of punishment you have to get. You Kenyans have to get. Man, I mean, I'm not the Most High. I'm not the Son. I'm not Yahweh Shai. But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, it's gonna be some. You Kenyans, I believe you just upped the ante on your punishment, man. You know what I mean? And David said unto the young man that told him, Whence art thus? And he answered, I am the son of a stranger, an Amalekite. Oh, what? What? You're just a Hamite. You know what I'm saying? Even from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if y'all related to the well, of course you're related to him, but I don't know if your lineage goes back, if you're just Ham or you're Canaan too. I might have to look that up. I don't know if y'all, but regardless, you just up the ante. Because I know Canaan is supposed to be the least of the Hamitic tribes. You're going to be least of the Hamitic tribes. That's what the Lord spoke from the beginning. But yeah, regardless. So it says, son of a stranger, an Amalekite, and David said unto him, how? Hey, this is what I want to ask you. It's the same thing. But David's asking this goddamn Edomite. The same thing I want to ask you Hamites, man, and you Edomites, man. Because ultimately you're all in conjunction and you're doing this. You're sending this over to our brothers, and you're gonna come against us. But this is a good question. And David said unto him, How was thus not afraid? How are you not even afraid to stretch forth thy hand to destroy Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai anointed? Hey, how are you not afraid? You see the chariots. I know you've seen some apparitions. You've seen spirits. That comes from our power. That comes from our God who loves us, who made the world for our sake. How are you not afraid? But hey, how are you not afraid to stretch forth thy hand to destroy Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's anointed? And David called one of the young men and said, Go near un, go near and fall upon him and smote him that he die. And that's ultimately what's going to happen to you, you Kenyanites, or whatever you are, you Edomites, you Hamites, you Elamites, you all you other nations, man, right? You Japhites, all you want to put your hands on the Lord's anointed, man. Yeah. So this is Psalms 105. I got the Amplified version, and they wandered from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people. He allowed no man to oppress them. He rebuked kings for their sake, right? So yeah, we went from different countries, different nations, different uh, places under slavery, under transatlantic slave trade, under the Arab slave trade, all these different things, and we're still under oppression to this day, right? But he didn't. The Lord didn't give you permission to do it the way that you're doing it. Yeah, we were meant to be punished, but the way you did, you have gone overboard, and you continue to go overboard. But the Lord said he rebukes kings and kingdoms, right, for our sake. Says do not touch my anointed ones and do my prophets no harm. So hey, don't you know you should be afraid? Why aren't you afraid to stretch out your hands against the Lord's anointed, man? That's what the Lord said, saying, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You're not supposed to, hey. So this is Psalms 17 and 8. It says, keep me as the apple of thy eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wings, right? And ultimately, that's from us keeping the law, right? Yeah, that's from us keeping the law. So it says, Proverbs chapter 7, verse 1, my son, right? Which the Lord's dealing with all Israelite men. All Israelite men are called to be kings and priests, but many are called, but few are chosen. But technically, all of us are meant to be out there on the highways and the byways. We all should be putting forth digital epistles and out there on the highways and the byways. Every Israelite man, period, right? Because it was a decree, right? That's what the Lord said. O nation not desired. We're all supposed to be, but at the same time, the Lord don't want all of Israel, because things have to be done, put forth. You know what I mean? It says, my son, keep my words and lay them upon my commandments, right? My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments, like with thee, keep my commandments and live my word, my law as the apple of thy eye. Seeing, keep the law, you'll live. Keep the law. Hey, you have longer days, and it keeps the Most High is able to protect you, right? That's why they said, was that and Judith, why that he said, my Lord, don't go after them as long as they're keeping the Lord's commandments. You'll be a reproach before the whole world. If they're keeping the commandments, their God will defend them. See, and if we're keeping the commandments, hey, there is the apple unto the Most High's eye, ultimately. But all of Israel, right? Eventually, you're right. It says, hide me under the shadow of thy wings. See, and that's ultimately what all of Israel eventually one day will be safe. But this is for the mostly for the elect. But the point I'm trying to make is you're coming against the Israelites. The Israelites, just in general, are the apple of the Most High's eye, right? Right. The wicked, they got to be destroyed. They got to be punished because the Lord said for them to be punished and destroyed. But it's going to come as a um, man. I don't know how to say it, but you doing it, it consummate your punishment, right? It puts it, you know what I mean? Because now you finally, hey man, you're gonna get punished, man. That's just it. You're gonna get it, man. For the wicked that oppress me from my from my deadly enemies who compass me about. See, that you're there. You're a deadly enemy to unto them, and you have compassed them about by coming away from Kenya over to Haiti. They are enclosed in their own fat, right? So your pride, all this other nonsense. Yeah, that's a prideful thing. They with their mouth they speak proudly. See, that's a proud thing to go like that, man. They have now compassed us in our steps, right where we live at, right? They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, right? See, you know they're saying, hey, these little Haitians, they're beneath me, so yeah, we can go over there and police them, right? But you don't know hey, you don't know whose they are and who they belong to. They belong to the Most High, right? Yeah, the Lord's gonna allow you to kill some of them and do this and do that because hey, they deserve to get punished. But know this, man. There's a such thing called reincarnation. There's a such thing called regeneration, and in the reincarnation and the regeneration, those people are going to be ruling on top, man, and you're going to get punished like as a lion that is greedy, right? Hey, that's what y'all are going over there for. You know they got the Iranium, whatever it's called, and it's worth 3 times more than gold because I did a lesson on that. And so you're looking to see if Esau will break you off a chunk of that, right, for going over there. Because I mean, why else make a an agreement? And you made it in 20, yeah, it said 2023. So that was years ago. So here it is, 2024, damn near almost 2025, right? And you up over there, and then you backed out of your own word, which was righteous at first, because you have no jurisdiction. It's unconstitutional, but then you still went over there anyway. So it proves that you're a hypocrite and you're greedy, right? Like a lion greedy of its prey, right? You got to get your money. You got to obey your little master Esau as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. See, and that's ultimately what you're going over there to do. Like it's a little secret Illuminati thing. Yeah, yeah, go over there, do this thing. We're gonna give you. Don't worry about it. See, look how we doing. And they like, oh, yeah, I guess we could do it. Yeah, yeah, you can, right? Arise, oh Yahweh. See, that's what they're not really counting on. But that's what's gonna happen. Arise, oh Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, disappoint him, right? Starting with Esau, Edom, our first enemy, which the Lord speaks of that in Psalms 83. Our number one enemy is Esau, but all of you nations are going to get it. Arise, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, and disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, which is Esau, Edom, right? But you as a Kenyan going over there, hey, now I guess you're the Lord's sword too. In this moment, in this situation, you're going over there to be the sword, right? From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, from men of the world, right? Because hey, man, these are just heathen, man. These are men of the world. These are heathen, right? And even sometimes we have some of our own people that's in conjunction of that. They're just men of the world, right? Which have their portion in this life. See, and that's ultimately what you're going over there for. You're going over to get your portion in this life. But what you don't understand is those people, those Haitians, are Israelites. They're going to come back as rulers, as kings and priests, as judges, man. And they're going to judge you and they're going to power you and drill you to the ground, man. You don't know what you finna. Hey, you're finna touch the apple of the Most High's eye, and you don't know what kind of man. The Lord said for us to meditate terror on you, man. Hey, you're gonna. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see it, man. You're gonna get it, man. Right? You have your portion in this life, and whose bellies thus fillets with the hidden treasures, right? When the Lord allowed it to rain and allowed things to happen, and you got fed from the abundance. Who the Lord made the world for our sake, though, right? But hey, what it said, what it said, and set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like yeah. But at the same time, you're bowing your eyes down, looking at us like we're small, like we're nothing. But hey, the Lord said, Jacob, you worm. So yeah, we're at the bottom right now. But hey, man, when the Lord put us back on top, oh my God, you're gonna get it, man. You're gonna wish you never did it, right? They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes, right? And that's ultimately what you're doing. Hey, you see the Edomites doing that. They leave their substance to their children. That's how the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, that's how they have these so-called rich, wealthy families. That's why their whole family is rich. Their kids, they've never had to work. They never had a hard day of life ever. They never had to go get their money by the sweat of their brow like every average person has to do, right? Because they're the 1%, and now they want to rule the world through a whole different aspect by pushing the charagma, right? By the mark of the beast, if you can understand. I'll just go ahead and speak it plainly. Mark of the beast, right? Right? So ultimately, that's what you're there for. You're there to rob from the Haitians, so you can give some substance to your children, the little crumbs Esau gave you, and you shouldn't be there. And so this is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8, and it says, "For thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts meaning armies, after the glory." See, once the elect is chosen, World War III is over, and then the elect is coming back down to rule, right? There's going to be some hashings out, some ass whoopings going on, right? And he says, after the glory, right? Once the Yahushai's crown, he get his glory. Then Yahushai gives the elect their glory, because Yahweh's going to give Yahushai his glory, give him his rulership. Then Yahushai is going to turn and in turn give glory unto the elect. So once that happened, it says, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations. So now you nations are going to get it. Now you finna come. Now you finna get it. So yeah, put your hands on Israel for now, right? Because this is the time that you can do it. But the Lord going to send me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be spoiled. See, now it's your time to get, you over there robbing, because spoil means to rob, right? So you're over there robbing the Haitians, so it's going to be your turn to be robbed. You're going to get spoiled, right? And they shall be spoiled to their servants, right? And they shall be spoiled to their servants, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of armies, have sent me. So yeah, you're gonna be robbed, even all the way to your servants. Everything about you is gonna get spoiled. You're gonna get taken, right? Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion. See, now we're gonna be rejoicing. We're gonna be singing. We're gonna be in that thing, in that rulership. But we're gonna have those angelic bodies, man. Those terrestrial angelic bodies. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just gonna be, hey man, it's gonna be great, man. We'll have new bodies, man. Stronger, bigger, ever unable to get sick, unable to die, unable to get hurt. Like, man, if you get hurt, because that's what the movie is about. If you did get hurt, your flesh will heal itself right after it heal. That's what those Marvel things is about. That's really about us. You see how was the Wolverine? He can heal. His thing can heal. That's how we're gonna be able to do once we get that angelic body, man. Right? It says for lo, which means to look. I come. See the Lord. Who's coming? Yahushua, and the elect. The elect's finna come with them, and I will dwell in the midst of them. See, the Lord's finna be with us, man. So hey, man, you're never gonna touch us ever again, man. Saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and many nations shall be joined unto Yahweh. Bashem Yahushai, it's the Israelites that's around the world. That's not you just saying, oh, I'm from this nation, I'm a joint. No, these are other Israelites that's all around the world. Unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, in that day, and shall be my people, right? Who's the Lord's people? The Israelites. So it's not talking about everybody or anybody. I will dwell in the midst of thee, and thus shall know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts have sent me unto thee, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall inherit Judah possession in the Holy Land, and shall choose Jerusalem again. His portion, yeah, inheritance, and Judah, yeah, let me say it again. Yahweh shall inherits Judah, his possession in the Holy Land, and shall choose Jerusalem again. So the Lord's going to pick us, man, all over again, and you're going to get punished, man, right, for touching the apple of the Most High's eye. Whoever touches you touches the apple of the Most High's eye, man. So with all that, I want to give all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Let me finish this because I seen this right here. This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 13. Be silent, O all flesh. See, all you other nations, man, you finna be silent, and we're gonna have the angelic body, so we're not gonna have that fleshly body the way you guys have it, right? The way you're gonna have it. Before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for he is raised up out of his holy habitation, man. He's finna come and wreck shop, man. Right? Yeah, so this is Isaiah chapter 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, right? In the chief place of Edom right now, Basra is America, and that's who you're joining hands with. Hey, the Lord got something for this place called America, Babylon the Great, right? Which is also known as spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt, right? Which is spiritually Basra too, which is spiritually uh, also Mount Seir, right? Which is also spiritually what was the other um, what's the other one? Um, the little port city that was in Edom. God dang it! Right, can't even think of it right now. But it's always in the scriptures too. It's a little port city. Um, yeah, yeah. But what is it? It's in what you call them? Slovakia. What is it? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it says that and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, right? That's the port city, Ashdod, right? And will cut off, right? And will cut off the pride of the Philistines. And I believe, um, Kenyan, you might go back to the Philistines. I might be wrong, but I believe you go to the Philistines, which are Hamites, right? Right. So you're gonna get it. So so who is this, right? Number one, chapter one, six, Isaiah 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious, right? He wants to get the glory. When he gets that glory, is he is in his apparel, glorious apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. See, once you get that new body, that power, that strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Yeah, he's coming to save the elect. Wherefore art thus red in thy apparel, and thy garment like him that treadeth in the wine fat, which is poetry for saying he's gonna do a lot of killing. It's gonna be blood everywhere, right? Not on him directly, but it's gonna be a lot of killing that the Lord is gonna do as he that treadeth in the wine press alone, and of the people where there were none with me, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. See, hey, the Lord, hey, you're touching the apple of the Most High's eye, right? And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, which is not really, because the Lord is not going to let some defiled heathen blood touch him, right? And I will all stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart. Heart meaning lob. So the Lord is, hey, Kenyan, going over there. The Lord is meditating what he's going to do to you and what he's going to allow the elect to do to you. And then ultimately all of Israel is going to come back, and then all of Israel is going to do something to you, right? So the Lord is meditating, right? For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. So hey, it's about here, man, right? Yeah. So this Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 18. They are. vanity. They are vanity. The work of errors, right? The work that you're working is error. You're working in error. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish, right? You're going to perish, man, right? You're going to get destroyed. The portion of Jacob is not like them, right? So the elect is not like you, but Jacob, right? Which all of Israel, right? But starting with the elect is not like them, for they, for he is the former of all things, right? Because all things come from us. The world was created by us. Was created for us, right? We're the only one who have a real God. The God of the Bible, the God of the universe, karma, whatever you want to call it, the real God, the real true power belongs to the nation of Israel. And Israel is the rod of his inheritance, right? Because I know that at one point in time, the Lord said the Assyrian was his rod. But no, 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 no. The true rod of the Lord and inheritance is Israel, man. It's Jacob. It's Israel. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts is his name, right? Which means hosts meaning armies, right? The Lord is a man of war, right? Thus are my battle axes. See, ultimately, we're going to come and wreak shop against you nations. Battle axes and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nation. See, all you nations are going to be broken in pieces. And with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider, right? Which goes into a whole lot more, right? I'm gonna do this last verse real quick. I'm going in quick because I got some, but you can get the gist of it, right? Because we're gonna destroy you nations, and with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. We're the true meaning of no discrimination, right? When it comes to the Yahweh Bashim Awashad, it's true no discrimination, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You women's lib movement. Hey, the Lord's been about that, right? You go, hey, man and woman, you're gonna get your just due. You're gonna get destroyed, man. Right? You come against the apple of the Most High's eye. Hey, man. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. So the maid means a young woman. 10, 11, 12-year olds. Yeah, they all got to get it, right? So with all that, I'm going to give all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakah Quadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well, the elder bishops in Connecticut, the elder apostles and elder apostles and bishops and elders, the uh, the priests, teachers, the evangelists, preaching the truth and sincerity, risking their lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, Shalom, to the Israelite foreigners whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father and have come back to the fold. Shalom to your sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence and a Bible ball.